The Mahabharata is one of the greatest stories ever told, and it comes from ancient India. It is all about two sets of cousins, the Pandavas and the Kauravas, who were princes of a kingdom called Hastinapura. But here's the problem. Both of them wanted to be the king, and this led to a huge dramatic war. The Pandavas were 5 brothers, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, and Sahadeva. They were brave, kind, and always tried to do what was right. The Kauravas, on the other hand, were 100 brothers, led by Duryodhana, who was jealous and always wanted more power. Both sides had their share of strengths and weaknesses, but the Pandavas had one big advantage. They were guided by Lord Krishna, who was not just their friend, but also very wise. He taught them many important lessons about life, especially to Arjuna, who was confused and sad about fighting his own family in the war. These teachings became a special book called the Bhagavad Gita. Before the war, there were many attempts to stop it. The Pandavas tried to be fair, even asking for just 5 villages instead of the entire kingdom. But Duryodhana refused, saying he wouldn't give them even a needle's tip of land. So, a terrible war became unavoidable. This war, called the Kurukshetra War, lasted for 18 days. It was fought with great warriors, like the strong Bhima and the skilled archer Arjuna from the Pandavas, and the mighty Karna and wise Bhishma from the Kauravas. Many magical weapons were used, and it seemed like the whole world was involved in this epic battle. Throughout the war, many difficult choices had to be made. The story teaches us about Dharma, doing what is right, even when it's very hard. For example, Arjuna didn't want to fight because he didn't want to hurt his family. But Lord Krishna explained that sometimes doing the right thing might be tough, but it is important for the greater good. Thus, in the end, the Pandavas won the war, but it came at a great cost. Many lives were lost, and the kingdom was in ruins. Yudhishthira, the eldest Pandava, became the king, but he learned that victory in war does not always feel like true success. The story ends with lessons about peace, forgiveness, and how we must live a good and honest life.
The Teaching Troops.